Okay. I'm on live. Jeremy is not here yet, but I'm here early because we're using StreamYard and we're live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And I'm pretty sure you can see. Okay. Can you let me know if you can see me? This is a new setup for me. I don't know where the comments show up. Oh, there's some there we go. Okay. I can see you. I did it. All right. And Jeremy, sorry, I started early because I didn't know if I would have trouble using this new interface. And yeah, so I'm on StreamYard now. So use StreamYard so I can go live on Facebook. That way we can have guests. Yeah, we can have guests if we want to have guests. I can show you videos. We can step it up a little bit. And guess what, you guys? I'm going to make a video. Like a welcome to the hallway video. I just wanted to see if it was here. Jeremy, you're not late. I started early because I thought it would be hard, and it wasn't hard.
Wait. I thought you were talking to Dina.
No, I'm talking to the people.
Why are people here already?
Because I messed up. But it's time
it's
now.
Fine. It's fine.
It's
as long as I'm not late.
No, you're not late at all.
I was busy doing something gross.
What gross thing were you doing?
Oh, we can't tell them that.
Well, now you have to tell them that.
I picked my nose and threw it in the cat box. So, welcome and happy Tuesday.
Did you just Okay, no.
Nobody heard it? No.
Did you hear what he said? He said he picked his nose and he put it in the cat box. Scott, do you still want us to be a guest on your show? Because he reached out today saying how much.
Cats don't care. They poop and pee in it.
Yeah.
What do they care if I got a boogie in there?
Well, now we all know that in our cat box, there's apparently cat poop. And Tanya's like, oh, we heard you. Did it involve a toilet angel? No, not a toilet angel.
Teddy?
Yeah, Jeremy was right on time. But anyway, so guys, we're trying the new interface with StreamYard. We're live on YouTube at the same time. I didn't tell anybody that because I wasn't sure how it would work. But it'll be cool because that will automatically save the videos now that Facebook isn't doing that anymore. And we're just trying to grow up a little bit, have a big show from Washington, Pennsylvania.
There's a Washington, Pennsylvania?
Well, yeah, because I don't think Amy would lie about that. Okay, Hazel, why are you scratching my arm?
Hazel, come on, let's go.
Yeah, you heard cat box. Yeah, the cat.
That's all you needed to hear.
A curly top. So, everyone, I live in a very gross home, apparently. We're happy to be here.
Always happy to be here.
Yeah, I missed last week, but you and Dina did such a great job.
Dina and I had such a fun time.
You did.
So much so, I didn't read any comments.
Really?
I felt bad at the end of the show. I was like, Dina, I never read one comment. She said, don't worry, I have been. I was like,
okay. She's on top of it.
But we were having so much fun. You'd be proud of the questions that my interview questions for her.
Oh, I watched.
So you know.
I watched the next day.
They were all about you, but then not really.
I know.
They weren't about you, but then they were.
Yeah, you were adorable. You did a nice job.
It was fun.
Yes, no new pillows. These are just the same old pillows. Tammy Untor new pillows.
Janice, I will not be quizzing her on male anatomy, mostly because I'm not that good with male anatomy.
I was about to say, to be honest, I'm using an orange peeler.
That was Teddy behind us.
Yeah, that was Teddy. He wants to know why there's a booger in his cat box.
Yeah, I'd want to know that too.
Yes.
Not Teddy.
Yes, sir. It was Teddy behind us.
Yep.
And yes, the lead into his questions for Dina were awesome. And excuse me. What?
I was just
leading in. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, last week was a lot of fun. We missed you. And I'm sorry you weren't here.
No, but I had such a fun show.
I was 4 out of 5 for female anatomy.
You were 4 out of 5.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
I mean, unless you're the one with the female parts that you're not identifying correctly.
Right.
No. But I've never been injured, so we can just say that.
What?
I've never been injured due to your lack of knowledge. So we're good.
Oh, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Well, that's a good thing.
That just scared me.
I don't know where that came from.
A fuzzball. But it was not a spider, more important.
Guys, guess where we just came back from? The bar. We don't drink.
We don't drink.
In fact, the last time Missy and I were in a bar was in Amsterdam. You remember that?
Yes.
We went to a bar. I had a non-alcoholic beer. She had, what you have? Did you have a glass of wine?
I think I had a Diet Coke.
Oh, because we're party animals.
Yeah, we're party animals.
But tonight we were guest bartenders at a bar here in Delaware to help raise money for a local theater. And a couple people that watched the show came, and it was so cool to get to meet them.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yes. A few years back, I don't know if we were going live then. It was pre-pandemic. No, I got to play my dream role at a theater.
That was not pre-pandemic.
That
was post-pandemic.
Oh, it was post-pandemic. Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. When I got to be in Next to Normal, that theater they worked with is like everyone having financial difficulties. So they did a fundraiser and we were guest bartenders.
In fact, Carly was already married because that was the night they got Theo.
That's right. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. But here's the thing. I was terrified. Jeremy used to actually be a bartender. All we were allowed to do was pour draft beers or get bottle beers.
Mm-hmm.
And we could we pour wine or do we have them pour
wine? We could pour wine, but we just had them do because I didn't know where they keep all that.
Yeah. I did my first beer thing, the draft beer, and I just had
how much head was on it?
It was all head. It was all foam.
Oh, would you serve it?
No. Oh, okay, I just said, I'm so sorry to the guy, to the girl. She's like, did you pull it all the way back? And she showed me. But it was nice. I felt bad because I felt like we were taking tips away from the actual bartenders.
I could tell she was not digging the fact we were back there.
Well, of course. Keep in mind, it's a giant bar, and then you got these two people back there where they need to be. It's not great for on their behalf. But they just had little half-hour shifts, so we got to do a half-hour shift together.
And we got to see some friends we haven't seen in a long time.
We got to see some friends.
Some new friends we've never met before.
It was very cool. It was very, very cool.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I don't have to do that again. I was nervous, you guys.
Missy was nervous going in. Like Missy can get on stage in front of thousands of people. There's no nerves. But if you tell her she's got to stand behind a bar with, what was there, like 20, 30 people?
It wasn't the people I was scared of. It was the unfamiliarity with everything. Like being behind a bar. I've never been behind a bar.
I haven't poured a draft beer in so long. It felt good.
Yeah. Jessica, yes, we are on YouTube. This is the first time we're also live on YouTube.
Yeah.
And so if you're on YouTube, I don't know that you'll see the Facebook comments. And if you're on Facebook, you won't see the YouTube comments. But we'll see them both.
But we know you're all chatting.
But we know you're here. But yeah, Jess, we're starting to add this. Add YouTube to the repertoire so the videos will always live there and I can have them.
Yep.
I can have them. So the ants.
Oh, we're going to talk about the ants?
We're going to talk about the ants. Teddy's like, why did you put your booger in my cat box? Teddy wants to know, why are you picking your nose near my cat box?
He doesn't know.
Janice, we did have so much fun.
We did.
We really, really did.
I felt like a nerd because I miss bartending so much that I took my own bottle opener, but I actually got to use it twice.
Let's back that up. Mm-hmm. He made his own bottle opener.
Oh, that's right. It's a bottle opener that I made because it's a Hallway Woodworks bottle opener.
I know. It was adorable. Yeah. I had no skills. I held a pitcher, but I was flirty.
You were. You got us all the tips.
I got us all the tips.
She got us all the
tips. Know, that was the weird thing, you guys.
For a moment, I looked at the tip jar at the end, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I was like, oh, that's right. These are donations.
These are donations. This is not for us. No, I'm a good flirt behind the bar.
Yeah. What does that tell you?
I don't know. What does that say?
I know what kind of college career you had. So.
Yes. That's the thing. That, you know what? That's it. Yeah. Oh, and then you can watch on TV. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, are we on TV?
Fancy. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hey, Betty. No, but we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
But,
let's talk about ants.
So, yes.
First of all, I got to tell you, everybody's got a problem with ants this year, right? And it's because of the amount of rain. Like the state of Delaware, everybody's house has ants. We were not an exception. Okay. It was everybody. But we had them bad this year, and we never get them bad. We'll have like 1 or 2 incidences each summer, but they clear up immediately. This was not clearing up.
No.
And I think it's because of all the rain. We couldn't figure out where they're coming in. But I bought these
little traps
traps, but they're bait or whatever, raid. Right, I should name the company. Who cares? And it didn't work. They were doing nothing. And I come downstairs to the kitchen one day, and Missy had a meltdown. And I don't mean a meltdown like, oh, she was like upset. Like she
No.
legit
I was full on crying.
trembling,
Taylor's been anticipating.
It was bad. I've never I don't think you got that upset with your cancer diagnosis. And you were more upset, I feel like. Initially.
Well, here's the thing. And hey, Debbie, we're glad you're here, and we hope we can make you laugh as we're talking about ants. Yeah. Oh, Terry Cox wants a Hallway Woodworks bottle opener. Do you sell those?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We'll make sure. So anyway, here's the thing, you guys. It was They were driving me nuts. But then, I was in New York with Andrea. Best trip ever. I get home. I'm settling in. I go to open the snack drawer and there's ants in it in a food drawer. Now everything's in there sealed, and I lost it. I lost it.
Legit lost it.
I stood in the kitchen. I grabbed my head and I started crying
and rocking.
I was rocking.
Like you were like mental institution type of upset.
I probably could have been admitted somewhere.
So I was like, all right, we're gonna have to call an exterminator. But I remembered our friend. I think it was Belinda, right?
Yes, Berlinda, or was it Erlinda? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah, look at.
No, we gotta
make sure she gives credit. Here's the thing, you guys. And he's like, we've got to call an exterminator. I'm like, I'm leaving. Like, I'm not staying here. I'm not gonna stay here.
Yeah, it was Belinda. Belinda.
Yes, Terra Liquid Ant Baits.
That was it.
That's the one.
Maggie. Yes, we never heard of it. So I went to Walmart, like they're not going to have it because clearly this is some expensive high-end stuff. They had it. $7 and something a box. We put them out. Belinda said, when you put it out, you're going to see a whole bunch of ants. They're all going to come out. But don't worry, that's a good sign because they're going to take it back to the colony. It's going to wipe them all out and you'll see none. In 12 hours after we put those traps out, not a single ant anywhere in the house. And they still haven't come back.
And
Belinda, you are a lifesaver.
And I felt safe because I had them on the counter when Lucy went to knock one off, not an ant, one of the traps. I just taped it, but they couldn't get into them. Like they couldn't, the cats and the dogs couldn't get anything. Right. So I felt okay with that. And here's the thing, Curly Tap, you were doing the vinegar. I had been doing peppermint spray, and it would kill a few of them, but then all the friends still came. The taro, yes, Sue says taro was the only thing that works.
Yeah, it is the only thing.
It was the only thing. And yeah, Jeremy did spray around the outside of the room.
I sprayed around the outside of the house.
Yes, Cooley, I need you to message me your ant story. And she asked how I feel about bats. I love bats.
I got a whole giant thing of home defense, ortho home defense. And that's what it's the
spiders, that was pet safe too, right?
No. But it's okay. We kept the dogs inside for half a day.
Oh, it's not okay.
It's not
those things make me nervous.
But I sprayed
the
whole
house. Not Belinda Clear that knew. Scott, a different Belinda.
And it still didn't work.
No.
So we had to get the taro traps, or was what did it?
Yeah, taro, Terro. Yeah, you see it in the comment.
Yep.
But it was awful.
Yeah, buy it. In fact, just buy a box and keep it somewhere.
Yeah.
You'll be so happy you have it
and
the day you
need it.
And
food grade Damascus.
What?
Diatomaceous. Okay, Patty Jack telling you food grade diatomaceous earth is pet safe. Okay.
Taro is easier to say. I'm just going to buy taro.
And spray around the outside, not the inside. Yeah,
which I did.
Inside.
I did.
Yeah, no, you guys, it was not awful, but then they went away, and now I can eat again and
you're
cook
normal
again. I'm normal. Yeah, it was
there's like a few things in life where Missy can't handle it, but it's funny how a $7.80 box of ant bait saved us hundreds.
Well,
from calling an exterminator.
And you know what else was wonderful? Jeremy knew like that wasn't going to wait till the end of the workday. When he came in, he's like, he stopped everything.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped everything and handled it. Oh, and then Aaron's like, if you have an anthill, you can sprinkle borax laundry detergent. Yes, but you know what? The borax is one of the ingredients in the taro dew floppers.
And we can't find any ant colony. They're somewhere where we can't see them.
Yeah. But it was wonderful. He really did. I really appreciate it. He knew. He was like, boom.
What?
Now, Hazel's scratching at his arm. Can you see her?
Hazel. She knows she's on camera.
She knew she was on camera. She's like, I don't want anybody to
So
see
I'm not
me.
doing anything. Don't
I'm
let
not
them.
doing
Don't tell
anything.
them I'm
Don't,
doing anything.
no, that's private. You have them stopped in the cabinet. If they spill, it is sticky. Make sure you wipe it up quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I agree, Tanya. I agree wholeheartedly. Jeremy is a good one.
Jeremy is a really good one.
Yep. I'm with
He
you.
is a good one. Except when he told me to go suck on a forest fire.
Oh, guys.
This man told me
Guys.
to suck on a forest fire.
That's not gonna make any sense until we tell them the story. All right. A couple days ago, this past weekend, there was a wildfire in New Jersey, Burlington County, New Jersey. It's not close to here, but this fire was so massive that we had smoke. It like as soon as you walked out in the morning, it stunk like fire. There was haze everywhere. You couldn't see very far. And on the news, they're like, everybody stay inside today. The air is very dangerous with this wildfire. So everybody in Wilmington, just stay inside. Missy, a couple minutes later, messaged me. And she's like, hey, I'm out back having coffee on the patio. Do you think that's a bad thing? I was like, you won't even eat food out of a plastic container because you're afraid of the carcinogens from plastic. And you're out there inhaling these toxic fumes. And she was like, don't do that. And I say, you know what? Go suck on a forest fire. Because that's what she was doing.
Yeah. I was like, that's a very good point.
It's not funny this is the second time I've told the story. I told the story to Dina today. She didn't laugh. I told the story here. I realized it's not funny here.
No.
So
we're you know what? We've tried it twice.
Not gonna
Story's
work.
not funny. We crossed it off the list of funny stories.
Yep. Tracy had it in Dover too.
Yeah, the smoke, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So and the smoke, we remember last year, all the smoke from Canada.
We didn't get it here.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't, did we?
Dude, remember the sky was red?
Yeah, but it didn't smell. We didn't get the smell. Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Yeah, we did. Not as bad as
this past weekend.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what they did in Jersey. Jersey, stop screwing us over.
Guys, look at my new mug.
What does it say? Oh, death. But yeah.
The not so funny time when you told her to suck smoke. That's going to be my new insult. Go suck on a forest fire. Well, the nice thing about it is it's not nasty. Like, it's not PG or rated R. You had smoke from Canada 2 weeks ago upstate. Wow.
Yeah.
Andrea, good time Andrea, took me to New York to see Death Becomes Her, and she bought me a mug.
That's cute. She bought that for you?
Yeah, she bought it for
sweet.
me. Yeah.
You know what's interesting? Andrea and Missy go to New York City together. They go to Broadway. They see a star-studded show. And you know what I got? A peach pie.
You did get a peach pie.
I gotta be honest with you. I'd rather have a peach pie than to sit through a
I was
musical.
about to say, you would so much rather have a peach pie than go see a musical.
I told them about Noah last week.
Yes.
Okay, I told them all about Noah and how we went to see that. What I didn't tell them was that I hate musicals.
He doesn't care for musicals.
I don't care. Yeah, hate's the wrong word. I don't care for musicals except for Come From Away. I loved that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's such thing as too much music, and this was too much music.
Andrew, we were just talking about you. I have my mug. I just drank my fancy mug.
That was a great movie.
I want to see the movie now that we saw the play.
You've never seen it?
I did, but I
100
years ago.
How could you not see that?
Yeah, no, I saw the movie 100 years ago, but it was so much fun.
Melanie, I hope you're at home and not in the hospital. I feel like that. I never know.
Yes, Melanie has been in the hospital too much. Come From Away was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, Janice, you would. Yeah, I think Jeremy definitely enjoyed the peach pie more than he would have enjoyed a musical.
And I know some of you are like big Broadway people. I know Tanya is. She goes like all the time. You are. Andrea clearly is. It's like I understand. And a lot of people like them. I can't. I've tried. Rent was terrible. Everybody said Rent's an amazing show. I was like, what is this? Made no sense.
It's because
I don't know. I didn't even know what they were singing about. Like I thought it was the Jets and the Sharks. I'm like, I don't know.
That's West Side Story.
Whatever.
I honestly think some of your hearing and attention span make it hard for you to enjoy musical because you can't focus on the words.
How am I supposed to know what's going on if they're jumping around singing all the time?
Because they're actually singing words.
Why can't they just say it?
Because it's a
Why
song.
can't they say, I don't have the money for my rent?
That's not even the point of the show.
See, I don't even know what Run was about.
If you actually listen to the songs, all the information is in the songs.
And then you got to decode it. And anyways, I know you guys love it, and that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're liking the YouTube.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a play. Tanya, I love plays.
Yeah.
Love plays. There's not enough of those. There's too many musicals. There should be more plays.
There's plenty of plays. There are as many plays as there are musicals.
I don't try to find them.
I was about to say.
I don't go looking for
them. What you're saying is that you don't like live entertainment.
Oh, that's not true. I know that's not true. It's because strip clubs all the time.
Strip clubs.
Come on, that was good.
That was good.
That was good.
It is a lot of work to figure out when they're singing.
Yeah.
But if you go in thinking, Dawn, yay!
You know what's crazy?
What? Munch. Dawn Muntz. I used to call her Munch.
Last week when I did the show with Dina, I sat here and I read every comment perfectly. It's your computer. It's so tiny. That's why I can't read anything.
Oh.
I could sit here last week with my big laptop and everything. I could read everything. That's why I keep doing that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If Patty just said, if you want to watch on YouTube instead of on Facebook, just go to Missy Hall Comedy on YouTube.
Yep.
And my name on you, let me just confirm that is my name on YouTube, because sometimes is it confirmed?
I don't know. You should check it.
I'm checking, but it should be Missy Hall. I know it's Missy Hall.
Yeah.
And let's see. Missy Hall. Yeah, it's Missy Hall. Here's what it looks like. It's a picture of me with the microphone. It's just Missy Hall. And you will see Missy Hall at Missy Hall Comedy.
Okay.
Yep. And
there's
the banner. So there we are right there.
Yeah.
So that's what it'll look like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just Missy Hall. Thanks, Sue.
Yeah.
So we'll be in both places.
Both places.
Both places.
You can choose how you want to watch us. A lot's been going on down in the shop.
Tell us about the shop.
Lots of clock orders and 2 urns.
Yeah.
2 urns. 2 pet urns, which is sad. One was for Missy's best friend. She lost her pup. And then one was for somebody who saw the post about it and has the ashes of her lost pet waiting to be put into something nice. So I'm making her something nice. Yeah.
Penny, thank you for asking. She says, which would you prefer? I don't think it matters. I know the more viewers we have on Facebook, the more chance we have to be monetized. So it's always a plus to have it on Facebook, but we really just want as many people here as possible, wherever it's convenient for you.
Tanya, the one I made today, or the one I posted today, that's not even one I sold. That's a gift. Our pastors are retiring. And her, the wife, she has these purple chairs in her office and a desk that's the same color as that mahogany that I made it with. So we're going to surprise her tomorrow. It's going to match the stuff in her home office.
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty nice.
So yeah, that wasn't even a sold.
What is the cat doing?
What does a cat ever do? Oh wait, that's Teddy. He's a good cat.
He's not. Cat. Yeah. You guys, I got you. Okay, the last time I was on here, I told you that I got one of those bird identifier apps. So I like to sit outside and listen to what birds are around here.
Have you picked up a titmouse yet?
Yeah, not a titmouse, but I did have a red-breasted woodpecker. Red-belly woodpecker.
Did you?
Yeah.
So it's red. I thought it was red-belly piranhas. There's a red-belly woodpecker.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember. But now I have a plant app because everything dies when I have it. So I got this plant. Now I'm actually going to pay for this one. It's called Picture This. It's an app where you download it, you point it at your plant, and it not only identifies the plant, which I needed to see if some things were weeds or not. Meredith, she's like, an urn for my dad and stepmom. I asked you for one the other day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought you were explaining why you got an urn for your retiring pastors. No. The pastors are getting a clock.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh my gosh.
The clock.
And you
Meredith, I sent you a message. Just send me a DM.
And then Maggie said, What did she say? Maggie has 2 small boxes for your parents' ashes. The rest are urns at the cemetery.
Yeah.
Find a small box to keep him. Jeremy's making beautiful.
They're
Oh,
coming
thank
out
you.
good,
Double credit for us. Just that's so thoughtful. Thank you. You want that app, but you don't want to pay. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's not as expensive as I thought it would be for
How
the
much is
year. I think it's $32 for the year.
All right.
So for the year, for me to try to,
What?
that's the cost of like 3 plants. If I can keep them alive.
Is that $3 a month?
Is it?
$32 a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $3 a month. Not even.
Yeah.
$3 a year.
I'm cheap. I'm a cheapskate. But this one, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and you got on the bird app. That's so much fun. Oh, Andrea has baby birds in her bird's house.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You've got this app. You have checked all the plants in the yard. Why keep the app?
Because it tells me when they're sick.
You can tell by looking if they're going to die or not, right?
No, it can say this is overwater, this is underwater, there's
How would
parasites.
it know that from a photo?
Jeremy, I don't know.
All right.
I
don't
don't
mean
know.
to give it a hard time. I'm just saying.
There are free plant apps. Okay, Andrea, if you think of one, send me. The bird app I don't pay for at all, and it's called
Shazam for birds.
Merlin. No, it's called Merlin. MER.
It's Shazam for birds. You hold it, it plays, and then it listens to the song and tells you what it is.
But I found some weeds that to pull out. So I'm excited. I feel like I felt like
is this going to help our plants survive?
Well, that's the whole point.
Okay.
Yes. And I made sure I had proper drainage in something that wasn't draining.
Nice.
I'm working very hard.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
After you butchered the bush.
Yeah. And you guys want to know something else? I'm going to tell them.
What?
I'm going to tell them.
Go ahead, tell them.
I'm going to tell them.
You sure you want to tell them? It's done, right? Why not?
It's done. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Cooley. Guys, I had auditioned about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I applied. I sent in a video and then was waiting to hear if I get an audition to be one of the guest hosts on QVC or HSN. They're kind of merging together. I had an audition 3 weeks ago and I got the news that I am in.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to fill out this portal. And if somebody picks me to represent their product, I'm going to be on one of the shopping networks as a guest host.
You keep saying fill out this portal. Upload your stuff onto the portal.
I have to upload.
You don't fill out a portal.
I have to upload the audition video. Yeah. So
Missy's gonna be on.
I'm gonna be on TV on the shopping network. So yeah, it's
she's gonna sell you blue blockers
and
into knives, copper chef.
Yeah. Guys, I have no idea because I will be like an independent contractor. So if somebody's selling, say they're selling Lucy on QVC, they'll look at the portal and be like, oh, I think she'd be fun. And they'd hire me to sell Lucy online. So I don't know how much notice I'd have. I don't know if I'll be working next week or if it'll be Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm really, really excited. Thank you. So trust me. When I'm going to be on air, you will know. I will tell you.
I'll be staying up and watching it.
Yeah, because so we'll see. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm really excited. And the audition was so much fun. I got to audition with Dave Venable. And I know one of you, I forget, was it you, Cooley? Was it Cooley that got to see him?
Mm-hmm.
Cooley, my audition, I got to film with Dave Venable, and he was so lovely.
When we were going through your clock and coaster order thing, I wanted to tell you so bad about the QVC thing because you were talking about it. You're like, hey, we're going. I wanted so badly to tell you.
I know, but I didn't.
But we weren't allowed to.
We didn't want to say. But no, QVC's headquarters is in Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Close to us.
It's less than an hour from here.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was there you are. You were just part of
Oh my
QVC.
gosh, David. People know who he is.
And David was the one I got to do my audition with. That was very cool.
And he loved her. He liked Missy.
Well,
yeah.
But it was, so anyway, that's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yes.
And again, I don't know when this will happen, you guys. It's like no guarantee. Like, it could be like a puppy from the pound that nobody picks.
Yep.
Right? They might just be like, no, no, but we'll see.
It's going to
So
interrupt some stuff.
I will tell you. I could hire you for my house clean out sale. We'll give you some practice TV. We can have a live auction at the house. Oh, that would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. But I'm excited.
You should be.
Jace.
I'm glad it's finally public now and I can talk about it.
Yeah. I think we're fine to talk about
They
it.
told Missy, you'll hear from us within 2 weeks. And 2 weeks came. And so we just stopped talking about it, right? I'm not going to get Missy upset and ask any questions because if she heard, she'd tell me. So I'm like, I'm just not going to say anything. And all of a sudden, it's 3 weeks and we have not said anything. And then she comes out the other day. She says, hey, guess what? I got it.
Yeah. Andrea, HSN. I found out my friend who lives in Tampa, was a host on HSN for 17 years. Yesterday was her last day. And they're not going to move to Westchester. So, yeah, they're kind of merging together. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I'll be on QVC or HSN. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm just excited. Will I add humor? I don't know how not to. I will try to be, I'll be true to it won't be about me. I'm just going to try to be fun.
Sell
and be fun. Yes. Oh, Renee had to go to the produce flower market. Yeah. I'm a good speaker.
Yes, very.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrea's here, right?
Yes.
Andrea, listen. I appreciate all the pies that you have brought me, present and past, but I don't see any point in bringing anything other than peach ever again. That is that's 2 in a row that have been amazing. I love you. If you're going to do pies again, just know it's peach.
It's always peach.
I'll take whatever, but if peach is an option, that's the one.
Yep.
That Farms peach pie is the best peach pie I've ever had.
It's so good.
So good.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to say
that. Yes.
I could have texted her that, but I'd rather just say
it. You just say it. Did you see Lucy go wandering by behind us?
She's zooming everywhere.
Yeah. There was another story you were going to tell.
Yeah, I don't really want to tell that one because we already talked about the booger in the cat box thing. So I can't tell the other story. Hot sauce.
No. I'm telling
No, it's not your story to tell.
It is my story to tell.
It's not your story to tell.
It is my story to tell.
We don't tell other people's stories.
We are telling this story.
No, we're not.
Okay. Guys. Wait. First, no. You know what? Let me ask. Here's what we're going to do. I won't tell the story till I ask this question.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Should I have peach pie at the beach?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. All right, guys.
You've done enough peach pies. Can't ask you for anything, Andrea. But if you're asking
if you're just
me
wandering by,
you're thinking about a
peach
flavor.
Pie.
Yes.
All right. Get this. You guys. Yeah, community property state. It is my story.
It is not your story.
I don't think there'll be a script. I'll have to know a lot about the I'll have to know a lot about the product, but yeah, it's a lot of improv and stuff. So we'll see, right? It'll either go great or they won't ever use me again, right? We'll see.
I'm sure it'll go
So get this. Jeremy. Okay, first, when you guys have a sauce lid, say you have your mustard or your ketchup or your hot sauce, and it gets gunky stuff around the lid.
Not gunky stuff.
Any stuff around it. How many of you lick it? How many of you lick the stuff off of your personal condiment
Not
lids?
Stuff that's been sitting on there for a long time. When you pour the hot sauce and you tilt the bottle up and there's that one drop that rolls down the side,
no one does that. Do you guys go to your bottles at home?
Quick. That way it doesn't run down. Because you're not going to go get a napkin.
I'm saying no's. No. Ew, never. Ew, never.
Really?
No. Yeah. No. No lick. Use a paper towel. Right.
Wait. Just let's make it clear. These are my hot sauces, right? People don't use them. Only I use them. Missy doesn't use hot sauce. I don't give it to guests. This is my personal hot sauce stash. Why not? It's my hot sauce. Nobody else is touching.
Okay, it was your hot sauce, except we went out to our favorite Mexican restaurant where we go at least once a week with my aunt is sitting across the table and Jeremy goes, oh no. And we're like, what? He's like, well, you know how when you lick the sauce bottle, we're both like, no. He's like, when you're home, you lick the sauce bottle when it drips down. We're like, no. He's like, well, he licked the restaurant hot sauce
on accident.
on accident.
Clearly it was
He-
an accident.
He picked up a restaurant bottle of hot sauce, used it, and then licked
Why are we
around
telling people this?
the edge.
It was an accident because I'm used to doing it at home with my own hot sauce.
Okay, there's lots of things that I'm used to doing at home that I never accidentally do in a
Let's tell them
restaurant.
the important part. We did not leave it on the table
Okay.
for people to just
Well, it
take.
gets worse because my aunt and I are looking at each other. We're like, nobody does that. Then he's like, should I take it? I'm like, no, we're not going to be the people stealing hot sauce. He's like, should I take it in the men's room and dry it and wash? I'm like, you're not taking a bottle of hot sauce from the restaurant into the men's room. Yet time for some blood work.
Yeah.
So he cleaned it up very well. What did you use?
I don't even remember. I
It-
don't know.
It was the most disgusting thing.
Wait,
and-
no, we threw it away.
Oh, did you throw it away?
Yeah, we threw it away.
We didn't do anything.
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
Threw it away.
Okay. Well, that was the most responsible thing.
I know, but I didn't tell them. I just threw their property away.
It's probably spit. What Mexican restaurant is this?
No, we're not telling. No.
No, she's in Delaware. Sharon's in Delaware. She wants to know. We like El Maya in Newport. We like El Maya
in Bryce's Corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't tell them, Sharon. Don't tell them.
I like this. Gee, do you change your clothes in the middle of a restaurant? Right?
I would if I had to.
Yeah. That would have gone right in my purse. Hey, Susie. So I was cry laughing and horrified all at the same time.
What really bothered me is I was positive that they were going to respond. Like when I said, well, you guys know when you're at home and you lick the edge of your sauce bottle, I was expecting, yeah, but I got a what? You did what? And I was like, oh crap.
And that's
this
what
is
I'm like,
now going bad.
Have all of our condiment bottles been licked?
Yeah.
It was so gross.
Yeah.
Nobody would ever do that.
Yeah.
Alejandra, I have not
Just
seen
know
The Last
I
of
will not
Us.
do this at your home if you invite me over.
Nobody's inviting you up. Nobody's
That's fine.
ever
It means
coming
I
here
can
again.
stay home. It's my favorite thing in
Nobody's
the world.
ever coming here now. But were there any ants? No.
No.
Yeah, that is so gross, right? I don't do it at home either. Maybe if we were guys. Yeah, men. Scott, I think you're the representative man on here tonight. Do you lick your own condiment bottles?
If it's yours and nobody else uses it, why not? Why not? I mean, look, if you don't, that single drop that falls out and goes around the edge, that builds up and you get all this gunky stuff. If you just lick that off, you'll never have the gunk.
Ew. Yes, Jeremy, what if you have company and they want hot sauce?
They don't get my stash.
They don't get you stash.
They don't get my stash.
Now
We
I
have
will
other
ask
hot
you,
sauces.
bring your own hot sauce when you come
No,
over.
we have other hot sauces. You're just not getting mine.
I might be, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, get a napkin. Except on accident. That's the thing. He's like, I did it in a restaurant. And I'm like, what if you did that at someone's home?
I would never.
You make us.
Who knows? I can't say I would never. Who knows? I'm an idiot. I probably could. We could probably be sitting there at a fancy dinner party. I could be and see everybody looking at me.
It's so gross.
It's so gross.
And I'm like,
I know.
it's just.
I know. I'm so embarrassed. And I asked you not to tell a story, but you did anyways.
Brother-in-law just looked at me in horror when I asked him if he does that.
Welcome to the hallway where we tell you all the embarrassing things that we do to make your lives feel much better.
We hope you
We
feel
hope
better.
you feel so much better because
My brother-in-law's like,
gross
ah.
idiots.
We could just use a cloth. Either way.
I could have used a napkin, but my hands have been on that napkin.
Oh, good, Pam. After the day you've had, we're uplifting. I am so glad that how disgusting we are is lifting you up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you just wipe it with a napkin? Exactly, Carmen.
You're gonna. This is how stupid I am. My first thought is my hands have been on that napkin, and that's not sanitary. I know. I told you you're going to realize how stupid I am. That's the first thought that went in my head is how do I know that napkin's clean?
So I would want to use my potentially dirty napkin to wipe off the thing. So I'll just lick it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you started the show by flipping boogers into our cat box.
You told them that.
You said it
To you.
while the camera was on.
Yeah. because I really wanted to tell you.
Gotta bring dude wipes with you.
Guess what I did to the cats?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you got one. My hubby said, "Yo, it's my own bottle."
Who said that?
Alice's husband.
Alice, tell your husband that's my man.
Ooh,
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Jeremy's a hot sauce guy, but you licking it is better. Yeah, is anyone else never using condiments at a restaurant again? Well, that was my thing. Everything I'm like, well, this is all disgusting. And Jeremy, I'm sure you didn't do something kids haven't already done.
Exactly.
Yes, but they don't have mortgages and jobs and the respective people. It was so. Aunt Beanie, and what was adorable is Beanie, my aunt, and I were laughing so hard we couldn't breathe. And then when he went to the bathroom, she came. She's like, you know what? I've been sitting here wondering if I ever would have admitted that. She's like, I don't think I would have ever admitted that. Like, I think that would have gone to death with me.
You know what? My life's an open book. You know that. My life. I'll do dumb stuff. I'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to tell you guys about this one. She forced that, but.
But it was just, well, I needed to know when, when you just lick the bottle, we're like, no.
It happens.
Do you need to sanitize your clock? As far as I know, he has not licked any of the clocks.
No.
Yeah. Cooley, you're very sweet.
Cooley,
yeah, you were just thinking that. Yeah.
Cooley,
Do you lick
I want to read your comments so bad, but it's so long I can't from where I'm sitting.
That's okay.
I can't see.
She was being very nice about your woodwork and telling people to order.
Thank you. See, that's the comment I wanted to read and I couldn't.
Yes. They say menus are one of the dirtiest things in the restaurant, so I don't like touching them.
Yeah. I worked in a lot of restaurants and we wiped them down every night. You have to. With like sanitizer.
I'm bad. I buy chocolate milk half gallon. I drink out of the bottle so no one else will drink it. That's fair.
Oh,
if you're doing it to protect your turf, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you put the knife back in the butter and leave toast crumbs? No, that's so gross. He does. No condiments for you at the beach.
I do that.
Jeremy's not allowed to have any condiments.
My mom flipped out on me once when I was a kid. She didn't flip out on me like she just flipped out. You know how moms hit that breaking point? I think I had made her mad so many times that day. The straw that broke the camel's back was she opened a jar of mayonnaise and found old pieces of tuna fish in it. And she flipped. She knew it was me and I knew it was me. And she flipped.
That is so gross.
Yeah.
There's kids playing outside, and so sanitize the urns. No, I don't think you licked those.
Dennis. It's okay, buddy. No, I don't lick the urns. I don't lick any of the Hallway Woodworks pieces that you guys buy. I can promise you that. I might lick the glue off the side of the bottle when I'm done with it, but I'm not going to lick your piece. I don't go around licking other people's pieces. It's not something I do. But just know,
so gross.
I haven't done that to yours.
But I was so glad I had a witness when he's like, oh, well, when there's a drop on the bottle and you just lick it off, we're like, no.
Do you know that? Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Dennis, get out of the window, buddy.
No. Good boy. Oh, good listener.
Good boy.
You good boy.
A couple of you that have ordered Hallway Woodworks pieces, just like 2 or 3 of you, do have a piece that I've bled because I injured myself while making your piece. And then I had to wrap my finger up and stop the bleeding and then sand off all the blood from your piece. So 2 or 3 of you have bloody pieces from me. You'll never know.
And he sanded it off.
I sanded it off. You'll never know.
Wouldn't it be cool if there was some like murder somewhere and then your DNA was found at the scene?
I got a really bad one 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember whose order it was, but I'll never forget what the order was because that was one of the worst ones. And it was with a clamp. So stupid.
Yeah. Hi, sweet puppies. That was pretty gross. Pretty gross.
We do have a code too.
Free DNA. They thought they were talking about there's like menus. Do you have a link to where we can order your items? I can.
Yeah. Hallwaywoodworks.com.
Let me do this.
Absolutely.
Share my referral link. Is it www or just Hallway Woodworks? www.
Hallwaywoodworks.com. Yes. And we do custom stuff. So if there's something you want that you don't see on there, just reach out to me.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. I'm going to be able to learn how to let stuff scroll on the bottom. I'm trying.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
This is very fun.
Yeah. Oh,
This is
I'm just now noticing it says the hallway in the
Mhm.
corner.
I'm gonna put our logo on there too. Do you make fancy cribbage boards? Is
No,
cribbage the one
and that's the
with
thing. I don't know anything about cribbage. And if you make, I know because a lot of guys that I watch make cribbage boards. You have to know it's a specialty.
Okay.
I'll never be a cribbage board maker, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a specialty thing.
Gotcha.
But cutting boards, serving trays, clocks, I'm your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle openers, Jesus things, Jesus things,
Jesus things.
crosses. Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you make animals? He's made a couple little boxes. Like he made a box that looked like an owl, a box that looked like a bear, a little cat.
Yeah.
You want a birdhouse. Guess what?
Missy's your birdhouse person.
Well, I don't know how to build a birdhouse, but one of the things that I started doing was painting birdhouses.
Oh, here we go.
And here we go.
There we go. It's going to be
3
my
years
fault.
ago. It is because Jeremy built me a craft table and I was painting birdhouses and they were so cute. And then Jeremy started woodworking and then dust got over it and it was too dusty for me to work with. And 2 years ago, he promised me he'd clean up my area, but he has not cleaned up my area. Candle holders. Yeah. Do you make signs?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Yeah, he can make shelves and stuff. Yeah, you do not see urns on this site. Do you have pictures of urns?
There's pictures on Hallway Woodworks on Instagram and
Instagram and Facebook. He has. You should have put it on the website. Yeah.
Urns are like. I can. I don't know why I haven't. I can. Yeah.
Well, I feel
like it's a depressing thing.
One of the things that we're finding is that once people figured out that he made them, it's actually kind of an honor, right? For somebody to say, this is a thing that I need. But you're right. We don't want to be like, hey, yaka, yaka. Yeah. But it's
buy
like
two, get one.
It's kind of a sacred participation in something that's painful for people, but it's also an honor to be able to do it. So let's design a special section where we can state some words there.
And also it's going to go by size because like pets, but...
Sonny might as well try, right?
Yeah.
If I send an idea, can you make me something like a tattoo artist?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on what it is, but probably.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, you do good stuff.
Thank you.
I mean, I wouldn't have you at my restaurant, but...
You don't want me licking your hot sauce.
No. Well, do you want to do a little bit of trivia before I read?
Oh, wait. We have to do a giveaway this
time. So then you do a giveaway and then I'll read.
Oh, crap. Okay. I didn't even think of anything. All right. We're going to do... All right, guys.
What are you going to give away? And don't forget, Terry wants a...
bottle opener.
Bottle opener.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Here it is. We are going to give away a $25 Hallway Woodworks gift card.
$25 Hallway Woodworks gift cards.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to ask a dumb question, right? This is tradition. I ask a stupid question. First person to get it right on my phone, not what you see, but what I see on here. First person to get it right wins a $25 Hallways Woodworks.
And we'll know, I think.
What?
I think I can see. Can you see the YouTube comments there?
Oh, YouTubers. Oh, no. We can't see YouTube. I can see the YouTubers. You can?
Okay, yes.
So then we're going on the screen.
So we're going to, okay. So guys, this is a little different. The screen that I have on StreamYard.
Oh, I see. The little red box.
The red is YouTube. The others. So this way. So it has to be this one.
So the answer is yes.
So you guys, you're seeing different comments. Like if you're on Facebook, you're only seeing the Facebook comments, or if you otherwise, I have them all here.
Yep.
So it'll have to be the first one on this.
That's right. All right.
So either one, guys, you're fine on either one.
All right.
Yeah, you can.
Here is the stupid question. Ready? Pick a number 1 through 100.
1 through 100.
That's the number.
Okay.
All right.
1 through 100.
1 through 100. The number's been established. First one to get the number. And if we start taking too long, I'll start narrowing down the field. Hi, Heather.
Hey, Tara.
First one is 99. Nope. Not 21. Nope. 44. Nope. Keep watching. Remember, if your number comes up, but we don't see it on our screen, I'm sorry.
I'm watching them.
Yeah.
Kathy.
Kathy.
Kathy
McDonough. Wait. Go back up.
Kathy McDonough got it. Kathy.
All right, Kathy.
Where did it
Where
go?
did she go?
I saw it.
How far up is she?
Kathy
There she is.
McDonough DeMassimo.
You did good.
Yeah,
Good
58.
job.
So Kathy, if you haven't ordered from Jeremy before, send me, and you're on Facebook, send me a DM on this page. And what do you need from her? Her email
Just
address?
email address.
Okay. Just send me your email address.
Yes. Good job.
Good job.
Yeah. That went quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
Numbers are still coming in.
Gotcha. I know. Well, the things are, so the number was 58. You're in sync. Look above your comment. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo.
All right.
What was the number was 58.
The number was 58.
The number was 58.
Yep.
Okay. It was 58.
Yep.
And I'm going to ask a couple trivia questions, and then I'm going to read an excerpt of this is a section of the book I just wrote. I haven't even read it yet. So we'll see. But I do want to try ant trivia. So close, Trish.
There's
I know.
Ant trivia?
Yes, there's this
What could
ant
we
trivia.
possibly? All right.
Okay. It was actually pretty funny. No, ant trivia.
Mm-hmm.
How, and this is multiple choice. How many species of ants are there? 11,000, 22,000, 33,000, or 44,000 species of ants?
I would have guessed 44. So I'm going to go with 11,000.
You're going to go with 11,000?
Yeah, because that's already an absurd.
Too many. Yeah. 11,000, 22, 33, 44.
Who identified all these?
I don't know, honey. They don't tell you
What
that.
was his name?
They don't do that. Okay. Leslie says, let's see. Not 33.
Why is it?
Not 11. It's making a sound. 22. Tracy Hatfield. Tracy got it right. So a couple of you got it right. 22K. Now, was this something you guys knew, or did you just?
They're guessing. Who would know that? And I like that this buzzes and dings.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can look because we don't know.
You can look because you can't see the answer yet. 22 is the answer. How crazy is that?
Next question.
This is insane, you guys. This is insane.
I would go crazy.
How big is the largest known ant colony? 370 miles. 3.7 miles, 3,700 miles, or 37 miles?
37 miles.
Somebody said, I totally thought it was ant, like A-U-N-T. Largest ant colony. I am making you itch. I'm sorry.
I'm going with 37. But here's the thing. That means one queen. Could you imagine one queen has to run 37 miles worth of a colony?
I don't know.
That's nuts.
Let's see.
Yeah, Tanya says 37 too.
Let's try it. Not 37. Genesis is our first night on email.
3,700. Susie got it.
3,700 miles is the largest known ant colony. Oh my gosh. 3,700 miles. Yes, this is our first time on YouTube, but we will be here.
Yep.
Oh, this is Am I Pregnant? Quiz yourself. No.
Wait, why'd you skip that one?
Because there was the one. This is the one more because then I want to read my thing. This is the last question I'm going to ask. It doesn't say where it is. It's just, yeah. What happens after a queen ant mates? She starts a colony. She never mates again, or her wings fall off. Yeah, guys, we'll have to look it up because they didn't go into the trip. Well, I'll back up and see. Does she start a colony? She never mates again, her wings fall off, or all of these? It's not she starts a colony.
She never mates again.
Her wings fall off. Her wings fall off.
You didn't tell
all of these. I did say all of these.
I don't think you did. I think
did
you
I
just
say
told
all
them
of
the
these?
3 options.
Yeah, no, somebody else said all. Yeah, all.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, I deserve that.
Okay, the largest recorded contiguous colony of ants in the world stretches 3,700 miles from northern Italy through the south of France to the Atlantic coast of Spain and is made up of a species of Argentine ant introduced into Europe during the 1920s.
Wow. Wow.
So gross.
Yeah, it is.
So gross. Okay.
How many pages we got?
This is a little bit of a longer excerpt.
Do you mind if I grab a water real quick?
You can grab a water real quick. All right. So if you haven't been here before, if you're just joining us, I am writing a memoir. I'm on my rough draft and trying to finish it this summer. And I've been reading little excerpts from this. I think I'm going to do some more on like Instagram and stuff too. Yeah, at least they aren't spiders, Tracy. Oh, your niece just said they're talking about you. Oh, so sweet. So this is from, again, the working title of my book is Laughing Through Cancer and Other Inconveniences. And this chapter I just wrote. I haven't even proofread it or anything. So remember, these are really rough. So be easy with me, on me.
I feel like you don't need to preface this.
Okay.
Your work is good.
Well, thank you.
Just read it.
Oh, thank you, Tanya. I will do that. Okay, 2 years in. There's been some comfort in knowing there are eyes and hands on my breast several times a year. The oncologist checks them. The surgeon checks them. The gynecologist checks them. I feel the urge to take off my shirt for dental appointments and oil changes, as I don't want anything to be missed. However, I also don't want to be arrested, so I keep those urges in check. Today's exam with my surgeon's PA was blissfully uneventful. All signs point to me still being cancer-free. Everything I'm experiencing is normal, unremarkable, and other bland words that actually sparkle when you hear them at a cancer appointment. It's been 2 years since your surgery, the PA exclaimed. Can you believe it? I can and I can't. I'm a different woman now than I was 2 years ago, and I don't remember what I used to feel like in the before. I don't remember what it was like to not divide the stories of my life into sections framed with that happened before I had breast cancer and that happened after my cancer diagnosis. But I also am keenly aware that there's only been 2 Christmases, 2 springs since this whole thing began. I don't respond. I just give her a big smile. This means you'll only be coming back yearly now. You're done with having to be here every 6 months.
Yay.
I'm amazed at how much of the journey is in the rear view now, and I'm relieved. Then I feel this hint of concern about the longer stretch between visits. Of course I do. I have firsthand experience of an aggressive malignancy not being there 1 year and showing up the next. I think the PA saw the flash of uncertainty in my face and placed her hand on my shoulder. You'll have your mammogram in January. You'll see your oncologist and you'll be taking your anastrozole. And if you have any questions or if you feel anything that's unusual, you call us. You call us anytime. I like having a team, knowing that even though a recurrence would shatter me for a moment, never again will I hear the words, you have cancer, and not know who to call. I'm already living in the after. It's harder to scare me now. But harder doesn't mean impossible. Fear sneaks in like a whisper when I have even a mild headache that feels different than prior headaches. When I accidentally leave my keys in the front door, when I forget the cat's name, most of me thinks these are normal signs of being tired, dehydrated, menopausal, or any combination thereof. But the teeny tiny fear voice whispers, do you think there's cancer in your brain now? I don't. I really don't. At least I think I don't. Holy shit, I bet it's in my brain now. See, it escalates quickly, this whisper fear. The whisper fear is not new. We all feel its cold breath on the back of our necks at various times. When we hear the sounds of sirens and emergency vehicles when our loved ones are not safely home. When we're pretty sure the sound downstairs in the middle of the night is not an armed burglar. But what if we're wrong? When we know the shark tank at the aquarium isn't going to rupture and the shark isn't going to tumble out and eat your grandson, but what if it does? Here in the after section, of life, I have to consider I'd had a whole before section during which the whisper fear of what if they find cancer after every physical, blood test, pap smear, x-ray, and of course mammogram was negated. Only once, I remind myself. Of a countless number of times it was wrong. The whisper fear was only right once. Most of the time I can remember that. But sometimes, dear reader, a whisper is the loudest sound you hear.
Very nice. Very nice.
Do you
got
like
away
that?
with words.
Well,
Absolutely.
thank you.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah,
before.
I haven't shared that. You guys are the first people to hear it.
That was nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we'll be back next week.
We will be back next
Yes.
week. I'm gonna try to make an intro video. You know how like Dina does one in the morning. She was telling me how to do. Yeah,
Yes.
we're doing that.
Let's do it.
So thank you for your kind words about my reading. Thank you for being here for date night. You guys truly are the happiest part of our Tuesday. I mean,
Yes, it
besides
is.
each other. Besides each other. But no,
Thank
we
you,
are
guys.
so grateful.
And we'll be back next week
We will be back here
with
next
a
week.
video and everything.
Video and everything. Have a great week. We love you guys and we really appreciate you being here.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.